Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive manner. So, you join me on another glorious morning out on my walk with my beautiful dog Max, but I wanted to share some thoughts, if you like, latest news just in, as I come to terms with it myself. I was approached, this is probably a year ago, initially, by a young film director in London. He's done lots of adverts, I think for Range Rover and the likes, some of his clients. Nice man. And he actually brought up the idea of a potential film, short film, about my life, certainly some of it as a former fighter and my transformation. And more recently, I think at the start of this year, or the end of last, I forget now, he put in for some, he wanted to do it right and do the short film justice, so he actually put in for some, what would you call, like a budget, a grant, as it were, film funding, essentially. And we've been waiting. He actually made the finals down to the last few, where the board, the decision makers, were deciding on which film, because there could only be one winner, to back. Anyway, this morning we found out, and he very kindly sent me an email to say, hey, we didn't get the funding, and but he's a real good-spirited chap, and he's looking at other ways we can go about presenting the work. But I had energetically prepared myself for what would seem like, if not rejection, failure of sorts, because of course when that first came up, you have natural excitement. I'm all about growing as a person. Anything that can get my message out to more and positively impact the masses, I'm all for. If one of the vehicles to do that is through the medium of TV or film, visually, love it. And so I of course was very excited at the prospect of part of my life being made into a film. So I prepared myself, as they say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and anything in between is a bit of a blessing, as it were. So, as I say, I was already prepared for morning. I was already energetically prepared that there was a potential, of course, for it to be a no. And so I say that to say this, that sometimes any project you're planning for or towards, yes, hope for the best, but be prepared for seeming failure and let it be an opportunity to bounce back stronger. And so don't let these mini defeats, obstacles, challenges, call them what you will, to take your eye off the ultimate prize or your goal. And I think that, again, that's the importance of having lots of different, see, that was just one avenue potentially for my message to get out there. Of course I have my books, my speaking engagements, my role as a life coach and mentor, and so on, personal trainer. And so, however, although it's still somewhat a bit galling, because you're like, oh yeah, let's go for it, I'd love to, and of course we may yet end up doing it, but I don't want you to get in a trough of despondency if you're going through a seeming challenge at the moment, or what seems like an end. That I could treat this, oh, you haven't got the funding for this film, as a full stop, but it's not over until it's over. And for every day that I draw a breath, and indeed you, we have a chance to go again, to try something new, to take even a baby step, a minute step towards our goals and dreams. And in truth, that's how they do get done. That saying that's become it's a cliche, Rome wasn't built in a day, it contains so much truth, because of course anything beautiful isn't a masterpiece in terms of a painting, a magnificent mansion, a palace. It is built one brick at a time, one day at a time, and that is how I and you will get to your goals, whatever they may be. So I just wanted to encourage you, as I say, initially when it first came on, when I saw the email, oh, we haven't got funding, oh, you know, oh, so close. And yet I believe it's almost as if the universe is saying, hang on, be patient, something better will come. You know, pay your dues, keep putting in the work, and do it precisely because it's the right thing to do, and it makes me feel good and others, not for any potential monetary gain. And I think that's what's lovely, because when you and I do that, and the more we do that, these lovely other things that are there, I still believe they will come about in their own good time. And I have to take my own advice. You know, you look at this field, this beautiful field. The farmer laid the seed for this crop months ago. He's patient. He knows there will come a day when all of this comes to fruition. And sometimes, as I've spoken about before, there's an almost imperceptible change, but day by day, lo and behold, there is growth going on, there is change, and one day there is a harvest that is gathered precisely because he had faith, he planted the seed, he took action, he did the work. So don't stop, that's it, don't stop, whatever you're going to, even if there's no perceptible change. You think, James, I'm not getting anywhere towards my goal, or I'm not getting any stronger, or any fitter if it's health related, or you know, I'm not getting any chapters written in my book. Just keep going. Be kind, be gentle with yourself, but keep going, and you will get there, precisely because you're patient and you believe in yourself as well. I certainly hope you do, as much as I believe in you. So as always, I'll leave you with a nice little view to inspire you, beautiful blue sky. And remember, you are unstoppable, and I believe in you.